Hi y'all, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be setting up my classic happy planner catch-all Franken planner. That's a lot to say all at one time. So if you've watched any of my prior videos, you know that currently I have 3 sections in this planner: my home section, my personal section, and my social media section. So this is a new quarter coming up for April. So I try to do things quarterly. And as I was doing this past quarter, I realized there were some things that just weren't working. So I am going to be changing it up just a little bit. To start though, the first thing I did, and I did go ahead and do this off camera because again, I needed to play around to see what was going to work. I'm only going to have currently starting this quarter, my home section and my personal section in this planner. So it's really just going to be a Franken planner, not really so much a catch-all anymore. But I feel like I want my social media planner separate now. So we're going to start with this. But over the weekend, we did go out and I found this at Michael's, and I absolutely love the cover of this planner. This is an 18-month planner, so it doesn't start until July. However, I didn't really purchase this, honestly, for the guts. I purchased this for the cover. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out this cover. And again, because I do things quarterly, this is a new quarter. I want a new cover, start things off fresh again. Sorry for the noise. There is going to be a little bit of loud going on in here, obviously pulling these up. So I'm just going to take the front and back cover off to start. And I'm going to pull the front and back covers off of this planner. This planner is Colorful Leopard. It's a beautiful planner, y'all. I wish you could see it for real. Okay, so that actually tried to pull off the cover when I did that, which is fine, but I just want to ensure. I'm really weird about that sticky, but I found that if you just rub your fingers on it a little bit, it'll pull it off. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the back cover. And look at that. That is beautiful. Look at that inside. And that is pretty. And I like the contrast where the back is not with that gold. It's more that black. I actually really like that contrast. I think that's really pretty. Let me pull this off of here. Oops, that one didn't take any of the goo that time. Okay. So we're good there. Just rub this a little bit. Get the rest of that off. Alrighty, so let's get this on. That was my little note to remember what the name of the planner was. I couldn't remember it. And I was looking and they didn't have it labeled on the planner itself. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, perfect. So we're not going to sit and dwell on that though, even though I love it so much. It is beautiful. So when I was looking at this, right, so this color's okay. They're kind of all right. They're not terrible. However, I do think I want to go ahead and change out this title page to the Colorful Leopard title page. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Oh, I'm not going to put this in yet because I have to put my name on there. So these, I actually do not make my own name stickers. I purchased these, y'all, from Heather from Kell of a Plan. I love her handwriting. It is so beautiful. I aspire to have handwriting like that someday. Maybe I'll get there. I am this year practicing lettering, but just in general, my handwriting is not fantastic. So if I could just get prettier handwriting to start, then I can become maybe one day like Heather. But I love her handwriting. She does such a beautiful job. And I'm not very straight with laying that down, but that doesn't bother me. So, okay, let's get that back in here now. And then we can just pull this one. So this one is the recovery planner. And I use this one as my personal planner. So because I use the cover, I can actually put that and replace that back to the correct one now. So look at that. Y'all, isn't that so pretty? I love it. Okay. Again, we're not dwelling. So nothing in the front really changes. My goals page stays. This stays. So my home section, our movie tracker for the year. Okay, so what I'm doing here is because when I'm filming this, technically it is Wednesday, so I do still have stuff going on this week. So I'm just going to pull up to the current week of March out. And I don't mind leaving that with that being right behind here. That's totally fine. It's a couple of more days and then we're going to be moving out of this whole month. So, but I do need to put my April stuff in because what I do, well, currently, sorry, let me backtrack a moment. When I had all of my planners together, I actually was using, for the very first time, I want to say expander discs, but they're not really because I couldn't find black Happy Planner expander discs when I was looking for them. So I found these Tool 1.5, I think they are. They're like a in between a classic and an expander disc of Happy Planner. Honestly, though, I tried them for 3 months. Okay. It's too bulky. It's too much. It's too chunky. I don't like it. I like the classic. So with the way I pre-plan, I do like to have the month ahead. But what I decided I'm doing now currently is I'm just going to put the monthly in. As you can see, I'm pre-planning. And, you know, as things come up, I do it here. And then when I add the guts, then I can go ahead and, you know, do all the extra. So let me pull this, drop that out of the way here. So the planner that I use for my home section is the New Day 18-month planner from last year. And I love this planner. The dashboard on here is so beautiful because there's nothing. It's so simple and neutral. The only thing on here that has any form of color is the focus section right here. And that is so easy to cover up, y'all. So that's my run-in checklist for my weekly to-dos, and I do like to keep that each week looking forward. Alrighty. So that is now, April is fully there. I have just the end of March, and then I have my weeklies here for my month of April. And then the last thing I need to do before I move on, again, because I pre-plan, I need to pull the May monthlies. So I'm just going to pull just the divider and the actual finishing of the monthlies. I don't pull the actual week guts yet. That's beautiful. Look at that. Trust your soul. That's such a beautiful planner. I love this planner. Okay. So again, in thinking about what I'm doing in this planner for this next quarter, because of the way I track my weekly chores and things like that, let me just show you here real quick. Like, I keep this little sheet, and it's like every week I know I do the same thing, right? So there's no point in me writing the same thing every week unless I actually do it. So I use that to track my chores. So I found that in this quarter, I did not really use this at all, honestly. Here's March. I did the first week. I tried, y'all, and I did it for the full quarter. And to be honest, I actually did a pretty good job of it in January and February, but I don't know. So I'm pulling this section out completely. We are not going to use it. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to make sure I'm not making too much of a mess here, y'all, because there's so much going on right now. But I do want to pull my March. See, here's February, right? I didn't do a terrible job. I actually filled out most of it. Look at January. Just didn't happen, y'all. But that's all right. Some things work and some things don't. And so all I do with my used months is I put them to the back of my binder. I say binder all the time, y'all. I put it in the back of my planner. So what happens is by the end of the year, January's back to the top and I don't have to go back through and play around with it and fix things. I guess for now what I'll do with this though is put my chores here. Just this section, because it is my home just to keep everything together until I really decide what's going to happen with that. So the meal planning, I do use this section. I love this for my extra like meal planning sheets and things like that. There's absolutely nothing changing here. That section will stay. My budget section, again, this is, to me, I don't know, a little bit personal, so I don't like to share this section. However, I do use this section, so I am keeping this in my planner. Everything will stay there. The only thing I'll do is I'll pull out March and put in April information for myself. But again, that's to me just a little too personal to share. Sorry, maybe one day. Okay, and then project section. Okay, so while we are doing projects around our home, I found that for some reason, I'm writing them down on just a blank filler sheet of paper instead of actually using this section in here. So what I think I'm going to do is create just my own small binder planner for my projects, home projects section. And so I am going to pull this section out. I saw actually Heather from Kelva Plan made like a kitchen binder for herself because I guess they're remodeling their kitchen. And I really liked that idea of having your home like projects and things like that all to their own. So I'm going to try that. I think that'll be much more efficient for me, the way I work. And so I am now done with that planner. I can go ahead and drop that planner. So my notes section, there's nothing changing there. I always need that section. So next up is personal. And I'm going to do the same thing in this section. And so again, for me, my personal is personal. So I don't really share this section. But what I am doing is the same thing because again, it's only Wednesday when I'm filming this. And so I do have a few more days to go. So it's actually the recovery planner that I use for my personal, but I just put an old cover on it because I was using the current cover. So, but what I'll do is so I don't mind showing you guys this, right? Because there's nothing here yet. So I do decorate my personal section. I decorate my monthlies, but I've been struggling with decorating my weeklies. So I do like to decorate my monthlies though and track certain things. So I don't mind if you guys would like to see a plan with me for this monthly. I wouldn't mind doing that, but I don't care to share my guts of what's inside, especially once I start filling it out. But there's nothing here, right? So, but this is a really fun planner. But I'm struggling with this page. I'm not gonna lie. Almost every week there's nothing on that page. I don't know what I'm doing with it. So let me go ahead and pull this and get this in over here. Okay. Perfect. And so now I'll just put this to the back. Again, that way by the end of the year, January is back to the top. And I'm done with that section. Okay, so that is my personal, and I have, in each section, I do have a notes section, and I am going to keep the notes section. So now currently for this quarter, the only additional thing that I will have in this planner beyond the home section and the personal section is an extras section. And that's really, honestly, I say extras, it's blank papers, filler papers, because I have a notes section in each section. But that way I don't have to come to my office and grab blank paper whenever I want to just blank piece of paper to write something. Okay, look at that, y'all. That is beautiful. I absolutely love it. This cover, oh, it's something else. That is beautiful. All right, so this now is going to be my home Franken planner because it is no longer really a catch-all. So that is it for my home planner. And we're going to run with this for the quarter and see how it works. And if it works, fantastic. If it doesn't, there's always next quarter. We can change things up a little bit if we need to. So then next up, because I did used to have my social media in my catch-all, I'm separating it now. So what I'm doing now is I did last month combine 2 planners, Franken plan 2 planners, because the monthly spread just wasn't working out. But what I did though is I'm using this quarterly. And so, but the way I worked this, I could actually use the mini rings, which is really cool because for me, I'm new to YouTube. I'm still trying to figure things out. I'm learning a lot, right? So I tend to find I'm carrying this thing around with me in the house all the time because as I'm doing different things, I'm having ideas and stuff like that. So having the minis actually on here makes it so much easier and more portable. So I love this so far. And then this one is the Biz Babe. Yeah, Biz Babe Diamond planner. It's this one actually, but it's an undated dashboard layout. I'm obsessed with the dashboard layouts. I love those. So what I was doing in here is, because I really just set this whole thing up, right? So I have my my title page, my year at a glance. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with these. We're only first quarter out, so I still have plenty left. But I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with these. Again, I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, so it's a learning process, honestly. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull out everything to the week that we're on, because same thing, right? This is Wednesday. So I do still have this bit right here, but I can go ahead and pull that out. So because I pre-planned though, I do already have April guts. And I'm going to show you kind of how I do this, because this is, I found what works best for me so far. So this is what I did. If you watched my last setup video, I actually started last month with this new Franken planning in this section in the social media, and I really liked it. It worked out so much better than just having the monthly. So I'm going to continue on with that. So this is what I'm doing. So I need to fully set up April, and then I'll partially set up May. So April, right? Because it's already partially set up. So I already have the monthly, and I do like these. I find that I really do utilize these, so I'm keeping that. And then I'm going to go right in, which I've already started this new week. I'm going right into, I just taped these two together and going right into that dashboard layout because I love that. It worked out perfectly. So again, because I pre-plan trying to figure out these whole system setup, I did go ahead and set this fully up. So I'll just do a quick flip through, and I'm so sorry I didn't do that on camera, but y'all, I changed this the other night when I was trying to do this. I changed both of these planners probably 5 times before I determined exactly how I wanted it. So that was probably going to be a really long video. So all right, so April, right? It's fully set up now. So we have, again, I'll just quickly go monthly. I call this the monthly overview section, and then right into the weeks, right? And that's the dashboard layout. So then May, I only need to start for pre-planning purposes. I only need the monthly, and I'm going to go ahead and take this overview. Oh, look, I did go ahead and set this one up. Oh, because I was playing with it. But I do know that I need to pull these out because I need to put my other one up here, my other tab. And so what I did with these, because the dashboard layout, it is an undated planner, right, y'all? So while I love these dashboards with these, this is a lot of dating, and I already do have another undated planner, which is my garden planner, so I do a lot of dating in that one, and I didn't want to have to do a lot of dating in the monthlies because I'm already dating the weeklies out of here and then that other planner. So what I decided is I like the dashboards in the monthly layout too because they're pretty and they're vibrant. So what I'm doing is I'm using this monthly. It's already dated, so I don't have to worry about dating it. But then I'm also using this, which is the next pages, which I call that overview section. And then from there is this to-dos, but that's where I just tape down and go immediately into that dashboard, which I find out this last month was actually it worked extremely well for me. So I really like that. So that's how I'll set up the beginning of it. So quarterly planning, right? So April, May, June, and then we'll fill in the guts of each month as we get to that month. And then I haven't relabeled this yet because this was out of my catch-all. This is going to be my notes section. So I will have a notes. My notes section is what I've actually written things on. This will be my extras section where I'll have just filler, blank paper, because I love to have that. And the guts of the monthly, I love writing notes out on these. So I do have these just back here in my extras section because I do like these. I learned that I needed an actual calendar, and I just like the dashboard layout. It works really well in my home section. So I put it here and it's working really well here. So that is going to be my new social media. It will be a separate planner. I may or may not film things out of this planner. I'm not sure. Again, I'm still learning everything, and I'm currently doing a home plan with me videos and garden planner plan with me videos. So that's 2 per week. And I don't know if I want to try to push any extra yet. I don't mind doing extra videos here and there. If you would like to see something specific, just comment that down below. So here are going to be my 2 new planners for the new quarter coming up. Quarter 2 is going to be fun and exciting. The seasons have changed. It's time to get out more and just get more active and get more done, y'all. So that's it for this video. I do hope you like it. If you did, please do take the moment and give it a big thumbs up. I do want to say thank you so much for spending a few moments with me. If you want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, thank you so much. That way you don't miss any of my future videos. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.